Hello everyone, and welcome to day one of the Find and Attract Your High-End Clients Challenge. We are in day one, and I'm very excited and grateful that you have decided to join me in this 5-day training that I have created just for you, so you can really learn how you can start to experience the results of attracting high-end clients in your local area who will pay the prices that you do want to charge. And this is going to be the content that has truly helped myself and also the many cake designers who have worked with me in my private courses that have really allowed them to consistently charge high-end rates. And I know you're really going to benefit from all this training that I have for you. So if you have not actually joined the challenge, you are available to join the challenge. So you can actually do that in the link above, to where you get content, access to the guides and everything like that. That will be available for a short amount of time. So make sure that you sign up and get access to the guide. Make sure that you actually, in day one, in the email, that you access the course dashboard, because day one PDF guide is uploaded for you. That's actually going to aid in this training that I have prepared for you today. So make sure that you grab that. And as always, please let me know who's watching the replay, as I would love to actually know who's watching the replay, and let me know who's joining me here live today as I'm doing day one. So, and just a few things to note as before I get started. You can actually join the challenge if you haven't joined us already. Is pinned down below. One thing that I would like to share with you, let me know who's joining me live, because I have so many people here. Jeremy's here. Hello, Jeremy. One thing that I want to, my intention for this challenge is to really give you a lot of great content throughout the entire week, which is going to allow me to really stay focused and to give you this training, which means for day 5 is going to be a Q&A day. So you can fully ask me everything that you need to ask in order to really get the most out of this training. I find that this is really going to help you to really take in the content, soak it in, apply it to your business, so then you can follow up and ask me any additional support or questions that you have for me throughout this training. And make sure that you download the guide today, as it's going to help you to understand everything that I'm going to share with you inside of today's challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Please let me know who's joining me on the replay and also live, so I can say hello to you. And make sure that you just jot down all of your questions, because that's really going to help me to be a full service at the end of the training, which is going to be on Friday, because I feel that's going to be the best way to provide the content for you. So for day one, I have, for the Find and Attract Your High-End Clients Challenge, I have identified your high-end cake clients in your local area. And I have the PDF guide that's really going to help you drill down so you can really fully understand who you really want to work with in your cake business. Now, this is something that, and let me know who's joining me live. I'm in like kind of presentation mode, because I really want to give you guys awesome content, but I still want to know who's live, because I love saying hello. So one thing that I really experienced growing Aspen Charm, this is one of the first things that I did actually starting Aspen Charm Cakes and Pastries, and also this business, Cake and Success. I attract a specific type of client into this Facebook group, and also into my business, is really getting clear on the type of ideal client that I want to consistently work with on a continuous basis. Now, one mistake that I've made growing my business, my cake business, has been to start to say, I want to, let me go. Kaya, am I saying that right? Hello, or is it Kia? Let me know. Welcome to today's challenge. One mistake that I used to do in my cake business, Aspen Charm, was to decide that I wanted to work with anyone who wanted a cake in the Denver metro area. I was like, I make a cake, cupcakes, I'm here, I'm your girl, and everything like that. And taking that type of mindset and that type of business strategy in my business has really led me to actually getting mixed results in my business, time after time, order after order, to where I was just getting a lot of different random type of cake orders, pricing and everything like that, because I really wasn't clear on who I really truly want to work with. I mean, ideally, I want to work with anyone who is going to pay me money to create a cake. I mean, a lot of times that's why we go into business. We just want to do what we love and we want someone to actually pay us. And then I was getting mixed random results all the time. And I was actually booking orders that I liked. Some I wasn't too crazy about orders and just like, this is okay and everything. And I wasn't really booking a lot of the same type of orders that I consistently loved. And so then from there, that's when I actually started my business training, and in terms of really learning how to grow my business on a consistent rate, I started to invest in business training. Outside of the cake business, I started to work with other entrepreneurs, specifically for my business Aspen Charm. Hello, Patricia. You are welcome, and I'm happy that you're joining me here. And for everyone who has joined me, because I have people kind of joining me, if you haven't actually signed up, make sure that you sign up below. And also, another thing, we're going to do questions at the Q&A because I really want to make sure I'm focused to give you guys awesome content for today. Afi's here. Hello, hello, hello. So, as I started to really get clear on really taking the direction of Aspen Charm in a serious, more consistent direction, I've been given a lot of advice on really getting clear on who I really want to work with in my cake business and identifying an ideal client. And this is something that I know a lot of entrepreneurs feel like they need to skip over, something that you don't really need to do in your cake business because you think that I just want to work with people who are going to pay me $8 to $12 per slice in my business or charge thousands of dollars and everything like that. It's kind of like thinking I don't need to do this. But when I found that when I really got clear on who I wanted to work with, knowing where she is in the Denver area, who is she actually working with, what type of income that she actually has to spend on her cakes, I really got clear on everything that I needed to take in terms of advertising my cake business, networking with a specific type of cake, different type of people in the industry who were actually working with my ideal client. It really helped me to go and take a direct path for how I can really expose my cake business out so I'm getting consistent leads back into my business. When I was working with budget wedding planners who didn't really take their business so seriously, I was booking baby showers here, groom's cakes there and everything like that. Like I was getting those random results. But then when I said, okay, I'm going to specifically work with an ideal client who's going to pay me this amount, I was then able to tailor everything. So I want you guys to really take today's training and really start to think about who is the ideal client that you really want to work with. And the ideal client that is relevant for my cake business, Aspen Charm, is not going to be the same type of client that you are going to work with in your cake business. And I want to really be very transparent and authentic with you guys and just letting you know that what is working for my business, Aspen Charm, here in Denver, for the type of cake designs that I'm producing with my cake business is not going to equal the same type of client that you're going to work with in your business, because your guys' designs, I'm going to talk about your work specifically inside of this training. Like your work is different than mine. Your clientele is different than mine. The people that you're working with in your industry is going to be different than mine, which means that you really need to just dig down, understand who you want to work with, what type of area that she's like working in, how much money does she actually make. I'm using this she because a lot of times our clients are women, but feel free if your ideal client is a man, swap that in. But I pretty much understand that a lot of our clients are. Let me know who's live and let me say hello and everything. I'm in full presentation mode right now, so I can focus. But when you're really just getting clear on like what she wants, where she is, who is she working with, what type of cake designs does she like, how does she like to work, what type of presentation is she looking for, you're going to create your entire business around this ideal client. That's why you see a lot of, and this is something cake designers do consciously or subconsciously, meaning like this is the conscious route to saying you're deliberately trying to change the results. And then they're the cake designers who just get the same results, but they actually haven't done this type of work. I feel like when you know that you can control the type of business that you want, you're doing it deliberately. And then they're the cake designers who don't. And for the cake designers who don't, you look at their work, like through their Instagram feed, and you see they're consistently working with a specific type of cake client. These are the cake designers that you love, you admire, you screenshot their photos and everything. You love their work. If you notice, a lot of times they're making the same type of work, and usually it's going to be for the same type of client that they're consistently attracting into their cake business. And they're really doing what they love. You know that they're doing what they love because they're creating the work that they love. The clients love their work. The same thing that you want to apply to your business, except for you are consciously getting clear on who you want to work with instead of creating your business by default and getting whoever just comes your way. That's really creating your business based off of who's left, or I'm going to get whatever I choose. And you want to be in the empowered business owner of creating exactly what you want and then making that happen and steering your business that way. And when you're creating your business around your ideal client, you're going to consistently get those same type of clients coming into your business. And then you're going to create the type of cakes that you love consistently. And that's kind of like why I really stay in my lane with my cake designs. I really love the type of cake designs that I do. Maybe some other people might get bored or tired of them. I love them, but that's the type of work my clients really like. And so then I'm able to really enjoy my business more because I'm creating my business around doing what I love, working with who I love, and it's going to be easier to really make money because you're doing it from a place of joy, excitement, fulfillment, instead of I have to do this in order to make money and I have to do this in order to really book those type of clients in. Hello, Heather. Happy afternoon. Yes, identifying your target market is very precise. Really getting to know those target clients. Yes. I do this for this business. I know exactly the type of cake designer I want to come into this type of environment. Same thing that you really want to do for your cake business. So take the guide that I have created just for you and get clear on who that cake client is in your area that you really want to work with, and the type of cake designs that she really wants to book with you. Who does she actually work with? How much money does she make? You need to get clear on who's actually paying for the cake. Is it going to be say you're working with brides, is it going to be the bride who's going to be paying for it? Is it going to be her parents that are going to be paying for her wedding cake? You need to get clear, because when I got clear that a lot of my ideal clients' parents were paying for the cakes, I needed to really confidently sell my services and my cakes to the people who actually had the credit card who were going to pay me. So then they felt comfortable in actually investing in my business as well, because the brides, they were happy, but my ideal clients' parents a lot of the times pay for their cakes. I had to really change my sales strategy, really know what I was talking about, confidently coming off to those parents. And actually, I needed to really cultivate my relationship with my parents, so then I'm actually having an amazing relationship with their parents as well. It gave me a lot of great insight into my sales process. And also getting clear, when you're understanding your ideal client, you know what type of presentation that you really want to set up for your ideal clients, and knowing like how to impress them, how to really confidently sell your cakes. So then she knows that you are the cake designer that she wants to book with the type of cake designs that she wants to create. It's really starting to understand who is going to consistently pay you. That's how you need to grow your business. And then you're going to get a lot of those repeat customers over and over again, because that ideal client is going to know, hey, that's the cake designer who understands me, who knows me, who really wants to book who really wants to fulfill my cakes for my event. That's kind of like why certain clients are attracted to certain businesses and some aren't. I rarely get clients that want sculpted cakes, that want baby shower anniversaries, because I really don't tailor my business to attract that certain type of clientele. I also advertise my clientele to really reach clients outside of my network, to where I'm getting people who don't really necessarily know me, but other people can vouch for my services, because I'm going to talk more about like that networking aspect on another day. But it's just really understanding who do I want to work with, and how can I get into her psyche for how she wants to really book her wedding cake specifically. You guys know I do majority weddings. How does she actually want to work with me? What type of cake flavors that she like? What's the presentation that she's really looking forward to? Really getting excited, because I know that she really loves the wedding tasting process and wowing her. I've gotten really clear on that, so then I can master my sales presentation, i.e. my cake consultations, on a consistent basis. When you just know your ideal client over and over again, you're able to master selling your cakes. As entrepreneurs, we need to master this process in our business because that's what you need to do in order to grow your business. You have to master your sales process. I'm having a challenge because my shop isn't in the area of my ideal client. That doesn't really matter. You need to actually think, how can I attract those type of clients into my business regardless of where I'm at? I mean, I'm technically in Aurora. I'm actually in a nice part of Aurora in Colorado, but I really say I target the Denver metropolitan area, and I have clients that come from like 45 minutes away coming in. Other parts of Colorado's pretty huge, but I really do a great job of getting in front of them instead of thinking I'm just kind of limited to my local area, because people will drive to actually create a special event or create a cake for their special event. So take that out of your mindset. That mindset is really blocking you from actually booking the type of cake orders that you want. Whenever we're putting a limitation on what we think that we can or cannot do in our business, that's blocking the wealth and the money that you really want to come in for your business. So change that mindset around. Adriana, I would like to branch out to doing wedding cakes only. That's something that it's totally possible for you to do. I had to really change my mindset around, I want to be a wedding cake designer. Whenever I'm introducing myself to someone, I say I'm a wedding cake designer. I kind of tailored my business around wedding cakes. I do book other orders naturally as being a cake business, but the majority are going to be the weddings and everything. So it's completely possible for you. It's just a matter of branding your business around that and tailoring your marketing efforts to brides. And the same thing I want to share with you guys. You can apply for sculpted cakes, for birthday cakes and everything like that. It doesn't necessarily need to be wedding cakes. I speak a lot of wedding jargon because that's my business. The clients that I like to work with, like the cake designers, love weddings as well. But I want you guys to understand that don't put like wedding cakes as the way that you can reach high-end clients. There are going to be tons of people out there who are going to pay top dollar for birthday cakes, celebration cakes, anniversaries, because they really value that. But you need to get clear on who that type of client is in your area. What type of job does she have? How much money does she make? Is she working with a event planner? Where is she actually hosting her events and everything? And that's how you can really create a business around anything that you want. It's just the limitations that we're putting on our mind are really dictating the type of results that we're currently getting. And I want to share with you guys that it doesn't really matter if it's going to be weddings or birthdays or anything like that. Also, I need you guys to really shift your focus in terms of your local area and believe that there are going to be clients in your area who are going to pay the prices that you want to charge. And the way to really get around that type of idea is you need to limit the type of the idea that you can't actually book the type of cake clients that you want in your area that's preventing you from actually doing what you want. And there are going to be clients out there who are going to respect your work, who want to pay the prices that you want, but you need to know your worth, know your value, and start to really respect that you need to actually consistently make money in your business. And it's not a hobby. If it is a hobby, that's fine for you. I'm speaking to the cake designers who actually want to charge more for their cakes. You need to actually respect that you need to financially support yourself. And there are going to be clients out there who really will actually pay those prices. That's one thing that cake designers come to me They want to sign up for a course, but then they say, oh, well, people aren't going to pay those prices in my area. And they try to argue against their limitations. And one thing that I just kind of let them lovingly live that, because I'm not going to be able to change their minds. This is going to be something that you need to flip around yourself, so you actually able to really see that you can, but you're the only person who could really do that. That's me lovingly sharing with you guys that the prices that you want to charge in your business are just really up to the prices that you really believe that you can. You can always make more money. You can always charge more money. It's just a matter of you actually believing that. That's that mindset piece that I want to kind of like dip in there for a little bit. Retha, hello. Yes, make sure that you catch the replay. It's going to be on the course dashboard, so you can actually get access to this replay, replay it. Really understanding who you want to work with on a consistent basis is going to be a pleasure working with the type of clients that you just love, instead of a high-end or type of client that you're just like, it was kind of like a pain working with them, or they don't trust me to create great designs, or they're nitpicky about the type of designs that I'm making, or they're just giving me a Pinterest cake and they want me to replicate that. You need to understand who you want to work with and then get clear on her. So then you're knowing where you need to be spending your advertising dollars. Where do you need to be spending your time attracting those type of cake clients in? You're going to save yourself a lot of drama, a lot of time, a lot of heartache, a lot of frustration when you're getting clear about a lot of things in your business, instead of throwing random darts at the dartboard and then thinking that you're going to consistently hit the target every time. You need to get clear on your target and do actions that are lined up to your target. This is business, and that's how you're going to consistently bring in that money into your business, when you're getting clear on what star you're aiming for in your business. So make sure that you take the time to do this exercise. Please don't think that it's something that you just kind of don't need to do, or I'll do it later and everything. This is how I actually truly transformed my cake business in a matter of months, because I took the same type of training from other entrepreneurs and decided to apply it to my business, and I just got clear. And the reason why I did it, I just didn't really have cake business experience that much at all. So then I was able to take someone else's faith to say this is the way to grow a business versus what hasn't worked in my business. I kind of took that faithful, childlike type of attitude, saying this can really work for me. And it did work. I want you guys to apply this to your business as well. You're really going to thank yourself doing this. And the only reason I say that, the coach that told me this said, this is something that people don't like to do. And I was like, well, I'm going to do it. But I noticed some people don't really like getting clear on their ideal client. But that's really going to allow you to make the type of cakes that you want on a consistent basis, either sculpted cakes, beautiful wedding cakes, beautiful buttercream cakes, whatever it is. You're going to consistently book the orders that you want, instead of random results that you're just kind of getting every single time. So awesome, Jeremy. I'm happy that you have that, so you know exactly who your ideal client is and how to actually attract them into your business. That's the whole point. It's really going to help you guys with your business. So that concludes day 1 of the training. For day 5, I'm going to do a full Q&A to help you guys in any way that I can to get clear on attracting and finding your high-end clients in your area. Make sure that you grab the PDF and watch the replay for everyone who's joined me a little bit later. And I will still see you guys tomorrow, and save your questions, because I'm happy to answer everything on day 5. So thank you. And that concludes day 1 of the training for Find and Attract Your High-End Clients Challenge. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for the hearts and the likes. I really like it. Bye.